As an American, I eat apple pie, play baseball under its blue skies. As an American, I travel this land and follow her roads wherever I can. From sea to shining sea, I've seen a lot, and none of it will be forgot. And when my country called, I gave my all as an American. I was born into freedom in a wonderful land of mountains and plains, rivers and lakes. Forever American is what I am. A past as rich as any can be. My father's worked hard to give this to me. I love this place I come from. To live another way I cannot foresee. As an American, I eat at...
How you guys doing tonight? Welcome everybody. We're getting ready for a hurricane, of course, obviously down here in the South Florida, or Florida. Canada just got smashed by, of course, the hurricane. Hi Richard, hi Karen, hi Debbie, hi Deborah, hi Nana, hi Susan, hi Richard, hi Chuck, hi Dana, hi Eden, hi Charlotte, hi Diane. How you guys all doing tonight? Please share this out if you can. We definitely appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up button, but just hit it once, because if you hit it more than once, it actually undoes it, man. And of course, we're taking donations, and if you guys want to donate or buy supplies directly, the link is on the page to buy supplies, but you could donate to any of the links on the bottom. Thank you, Tia Baker, for donating that $50 donation. We definitely appreciate that. I don't know if you're in here yet, but seen that come through, so I just want to say thank you. Hi, Rodney. Hi, Corinne. A lot going on, though. A lot. Donnie, how you doing? It's surreal, of course, to see the damage that is done in Canada's Atlantic coast, as the residents describe devastation as Fiona wipes away homes and knocks out power for thousands. It's truly devastating what happened up there. Fiona ripped through Canada's eastern seaboard as a hurricane strength. Making landfall in Nova Scotia today, slamming the area with fierce winds and storm surge. Slapped power for hundreds. Thank you, Dana, for that $50 donation. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Tia. Goes to you. But hundreds of thousands washing away and collapsing coastal homes. It only had maximum winds of 70 miles an hour, and it continued to weaken all throughout the day and evening. But Canada officials, it remains a serious storm and a serious threat, because Canada is not used to getting these hits. And it's just devastating. Here in Florida, of course, you already know that trying to buy gas or water, pretty much out of luck today, as everybody's preparing for the storm. Craziness out here. It's craziness all around. Watching what's happening. Devastation, of course, that's already happened in Canada. Now Florida's next. We're expecting, of course, the path to be going into the Tampa Bay area for now. But, of course, that's been updating and changing all day long, as Ian could be a Cat 3 or Cat 4 by the time it makes landfall. And that's the biggest thing, is we don't know how big it's going to be. And it's been a long time since Tampa has had a direct hit. If we get a direct hit in Tampa and it goes to Orlando, we're facing some serious issues. Serious issues. It's crazy, though. It's absolutely crazy what's happening. As the storm track continues to veer westward towards Florida's Panhandle, of course, not the Panhandle yet. Of course, early in the week, we'll see the Keys and here in South Florida, we'll see heavy rains and winds around 50 to 60 miles an hour. That's nothing much for us here normally because there's thunderstorms usually that strong. We're looking just north of Tampa, making landfall as a major hurricane. Major hurricane. Just north of Tampa. This cone is still covering pretty much the whole entire state of Florida. So, no matter where you live, if you're living in Florida, please keep in contact with us. We want to make sure we know. We're expecting it to weaken late next week. After, of course, it goes up over land in Florida. But it's going to, and you could downgrade from a major hurricane, a Cat 3 or stronger, with winds of at least 111 miles an hour by the time it reaches Florida. By the time it hits. Cat 3 hurricane in that area will be devastating, as Ron DeSantis already declared pre-landfall state of emergency for the entire state now this afternoon. After DeSantis, of course, the 24 counties late Friday afternoon, it shows that this storm is just going to be that big. Expecting a lot of stuff to happen. It's pretty much everything is still on the table at this point, from western Florida, Panhandle, all the way down to the peninsula for potential landfall. So, Florida residents are preparing, and we're preparing to go out and, of course, help as much as possible. Kevin, if you want me to check on them when we go over to the relief, just let me know. I'll be heading over there with the RV and a couple semis of water and supplies. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're hoping though, gotta hope the best at this point. Too soon to say whether it's going to be the Southeast Florida problem, the Central Florida problem, or just the entire state. So at this point, really the message for those living anywhere in Florida is that you have to watch the forecast, get ready, prepare yourself for potential impact from the storm. NASA, of course, has already decided to call off its launch. It's Tuesday launch due to impact from the storm. Of course, the storm won't be there by then. They're just using that as another excuse of why they're not launching a moon mission. With fueling issues still being a problem, storm is likely to hit western Cuba as a Category 2 or stronger. It's going to break up a little bit and then pick back up speed. Here in South Florida, we're expecting 6 to 10 inches of rain. Local maximums up to 14 inches. Florida on the dirty side of the hurricane. Yes, 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 it is. The problem with this, with the storm rides the Florida coast like it's looking like it's going to do, is it pushes water into Biscayne Bay, which is over by Miami, just south of me. And it forces water up the intercoastal, and that causes massive flooding issues up the intercoastal for hundreds of miles. And that's not the only problem. I mean, I know we'll talk about the storm for a little bit because we do need to raise money for that. We definitely appreciate those donations that we do receive. China is now using civilian ships to extend its military reach and abilities. Today, they said, of course, they're not going to bow down to the U.S. They're going to keep Taiwan, and they're going to surround Taiwan. It's crazy. China is going to take Taiwan. Russia's saying they're going to use nuclear weapons if need be. I don't think it'll be a question soon enough, but it's sad. The U.S. is preparing to impose more costs on Russia's over Ukraine's referendum. Of course, doomsday party started today. I don't know if you guys know, there's somebody that projected that neutrons would blast from the sun. It would cause problems on September 24th. There is no evidence that a global catastrophe will happen today, anywhere, obviously. Social media has been a buzz about this for weeks now, and it finally came, and looks like we missed whatever kind of neutrino blast he was talking about. So it's a good thing. Oh, it's just crazy though. Crazy, crazy, crazy watching what's happening in our world, watching what's happening to our country. I mean, nature is fighting back. We got Alaska, methane lakes now because of the massive rainfall, thermal melt. Yeah, everybody's been having internet issues. It's actually Playtronic servers that are having issues. Those are the big servers that run the lines that run underwater from country to country. When those servers have issues, everybody has issues. It's not interference from anything else because nobody else's server is having an effect. I have been doing research on that, following what's going on with the servers. And I guess they tried to do an update and the update didn't work properly, so it's causing other problems. That should be fixed sometime next week. Droughts to flooding conditions to everything. That. Sad. Your internet comes from your cell phone provider. Who is your internet provider, Susie? Of course, Ford, Tesla, and everybody having to recall millions of vehicles now over the same issue with airbags. Again, Verizon runs off electronics, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're having around this afternoon. It was good this morning and came back up. Looking around 107,000 people right now having issues. Verizon direct outages. Guessing he must be in the San Francisco or Los Angeles area or New York. I'm guessing San Francisco or Los Angeles because I don't think you're in Washington and New York. Those are the only areas right now that Verizon's having service issues. But gotta watch what's going to happen next. Vegas. SpaceX put up 52, says, for internet. SpaceX has a lot more than 52 satellites up for their Skylink internet. Wow. I haven't heard anything about North Korean missile launch. I know North Korea is actively working with Russia and China. So Just gotta watch what's gonna happen next. Of course, it's scary. It's scary what's gonna happen next. That's all I can say. China just warned again on interference on Taiwan, saying opponents will be. So, just weird. Oh, in China, not only that, today they recruited a whole bunch of U.S. scientists, dozens top U.S. nuclear board to work for China. What are you talking about? One will interfere with the sun. Yeah, 52 satellites in today's flight. The problem is those satellites are so small, people don't realize how small they are. Imagine a folding table going up, and you got millions or billions of square miles, trillions of square miles around the Earth. No bond. I don't know if you guys today even witnessed the Black Panther March, or whatever you want to call it, in Texas. They want reparations again because I guess their payments, the money that they're getting from the government right now, is not enough for food stamps and everything else. Reparations again are being protested for. I was going to come on and talk about that earlier, but I was like, no, I don't want to get in the middle of that. It's just ridiculous. Of course, one thing after another. Or North Korea, though, the U.S. aircraft carrier sends warning to North Korea today about, I guess, a missile launch. Where's my reparations? I can't even say why. Yeah, I was sad watching what's happening. It's sad. Forces over in North Korea sending a warning. I don't know how they think this is a warning to any of China, or they think even China would take it as a threat at this point. It's just they just don't. China has easily missiles that could take out aircraft carriers. We know that. They know that. China's new J-20 jet is losing a lot of sleep over. Wow, the new Chinese J-20, I guess, is actually flying, which I didn't know about until just now. The new J-20 is stealth, and it's the U.S. is not safe. Vantage proof U.S. stealth technology isn't safe anymore. Crazy. That means that they're flying the J-20, and that'll truly alarm U.S. and top Air Force officers in the Pacific this week said this directly. It's their most modern aircraft. We have limited opportunity to assess it. It seems okay. That's what Wilbith, head of the Pacific Air Force. Crazy. The J-20, of course, was introduced in 2017, but it never truly took off. Notably, underpowered engines and everything else, big problems with it. They continued in development, but of course, now has better engines, longer range operations, and it's something to be watching for stealth technology in China. The A-20 and the FC-31, which I knew the FC-31 was coming out. If you guys don't know, that's a FC-31 is a piloted or remote piloted plane that China is going to be using. Highly maneuverable stealth planes, both of them, with internal weapons bays. I guess both of them will be capable of being flown remotely. So this is really getting a big I'm exhausted, you guys. I know I may not be making sense. I haven't been able to sleep. I've been trying. It's not working. I'm going to sign off here. If you guys can afford to make a donation, please do. And if you guys can afford to buy supplies, please do. Don't worry, the supplies will get to us in time. We're already working with Amazon facility right here. God bless you all. Have a wonderful night, and we will see you guys. Keep you guys updated on the storm, of course. We might pop in tomorrow. Just do not update on the storm. God bless you. God bless America. Good night.
As an American, I eat apple pie, play baseball under its blue skies. As an American, I travel this land and follow her roads wherever I can. From sea to shining sea, I've seen a lot, and none of it will be forgot. And when my country called, I gave my all as an American. I was born into freedom in a wonderful land of mountains and plains, rivers and lakes. Forever American is what I am. A past as rich as any can be. My father's worked hard to give this to me. I love this place I come from. To live another way I cannot foresee. As an American, I eat apple pie, play baseball under its blue skies. As an American, I travel this land and follow her roads wherever I can. From sea to shining sea, I've seen a lot, and none of it will be forgot. And when my country called, I gave my all as an American. As an American, I've been to the peaks of majestic mountains where the air is sweet. I've watched the eagle as it soars in beautiful skies that just can't be ignored. And by this country I'll always stand, for freedom and liberty for every man. When times are hard and things get rough, America always stands ready and rough. As an American, I eat apple pie, play baseball under its blue skies. As an American, I travel this land and follow her roads wherever I can. From sea to shining sea, I've seen a lot, and none of it will be forgot. And when my country called, I gave my all as an American. And when my country called, I gave my all as an American. Forever American is what I am.